everybody! I'm here today with an easy guide for road markings. I actually have these little sheets of construction paper that I have created to show you all of the various road markings that you might encounter, and I'm going to make this a super easy guide. I'm going to make it so easy to understand the rules, because all of these road markings are basically based on rules. Now, these are all relevant to where I live. I live in Toronto, Ontario, in Canada, and they're all relevant to me where I live. I'm assuming that you're watching this and they're going to be relevant to you too, but if you live somewhere different, you drive on the opposite side of the road, whatever the case is, then you're gonna have to adjust them. But these might make sense for you, especially if you live here or somewhere that's close to here. We all have sort of very similar road markings. Let's get right into the video. The first factor in road markings is color. Now, if you see a white line, and I know these are all the same color, these are all black lines, but if you see a white line, okay, if you see a white line, then that means that basically you can drive on either side of that white line in the same direction. Whereas if you see a yellow line, it means that on the other side of that yellow line, traffic is going the opposite direction. So if this line was white, we would both be driving in the same direction on either side of this line. If this line was yellow, I would be driving, let's say, this way, and on the other side, they would be driving that way, okay? Very simple and straightforward. Yellow, opposite direction on the other side. White, same direction on the other side. Simple rule for the color of the lines. Now, there are different kinds of lines. If it is a solid white line, so if this was a solid white line, once again, we're going the same direction, but it means that you cannot safely change lanes. So if I'm here and this is a solid white line, I can't change, and this person can't change either. You cannot cross a solid white line. Simple and straightforward. Now, on the other hand, if it was a broken line, a broken white line, that means that the person who created the road markings has deemed that it is safe for you to change lanes. So we're, once again, a broken white line. The line is white. We're going the same direction on either side, okay? But I can change lanes here, or this person can change lanes here, okay? You can cross and change lanes over a broken white line, okay? So we've gone over those two types of lines: solid yellow, solid white, broken white. Moving forward, now this is an example of multi-lane. So let's just get this in the camera's view. What this means is there is a combination of broken and solid lines on here. This solid line is going to be a yellow line. We're going to imagine it's a yellow line. So the traffic on this side of the yellow line in both of these lanes is going this way, and the traffic on this side of the yellow line in both of these lanes is going this way. These people can switch lanes. These people can switch lanes, but you cannot cross over that yellow line. So you can cross over the broken or the striped white lines, right? But you can't cross over that solid yellow line. Very simple and straightforward. Here's an example of a solid white line in a multi-lane structure. So this little thick line right here, let's try and get this so that you can see. This thick line represents the solid yellow line. So the traffic on this side is going in this direction. The traffic on this side is going in this direction. Now you'll notice, let's take this example right here. These cars are driving here. There's a solid white line right here. So they're driving and they can't switch lanes. They're both going on this side of the yellow line, but they can't switch lanes because it's a solid white line. That means it's not safe to switch lanes. But when they get to here, it turns to a dotted white line, okay, or a broken white line, which means when they get to here, they can switch lanes. Same thing on this direction. It's the other side of the imaginary yellow line. So these guys are going this way. These drivers are going this way. They can't switch lanes here. It's a solid white line. But as soon as they get here, it turns to a dotted white line. They can now switch lanes, okay? Okay, now let's turn it around. We already went over that. Last but not least is an interesting factor, and it's when you get a dotted and solid white line together, okay? So these are both representing white lines. Let's get this behind you so you don't get any of the see-through, any of the transparency. These right here are representing both white lines. So you're on either side, the cars are going in the same direction. Let's say they're going upwards, right? This way, right here on either side, because it's a white line. They're white lines. So the same direction on either side. However, one side has a solid line, one side has a broken line. That means that this car on the broken line side can switch lanes to this direction. However, this car on the solid line side cannot switch lanes. So only if you're on the broken line side of this situation can you switch lanes. Let's say this person is driving, they switch lanes here because they can. Now they can't switch back because they're on the solid line side. And if this person was on this side the whole time, they cannot switch lanes because they're on the solid line side. Last but not least is when you have a line that runs perpendicular to where you're driving. And then I'll tell you about the middle in just a moment. But let's say I'm driving here. I see this line, a nice thick white line that represents a stop line. So that means I'm driving, I have to stop before my bumper crosses over that. I want to stop with my bumper right before that. You don't want your bumper to cross over because then you've gone too far. That's a stop line. The same thing in this direction. And when you see these lines going perpendicular on an angle in the middle lane, that means do not cross. So if you want to make a left over here, this is not a turning lane. That should be a public service announcement. So many people think that these are turning lanes. It's not a turning lane when you have these lines like that. You have to make a left from here. Okay? If you have to make a left and there's like and this is like just lines like this into a driveway, let's say, you can make a left. But if you're making a left onto a street, then these would be broken up at some point. Okay? So that's basically it. That is an easy guide to road markings. I've gone over pretty much every rule that exists for the road markings where I live. It's not every rule ever, but you know, the most common ones that you'll find on the road. You basically have to judge the color of the line, the type of the line, and the angle of the line. And when you have all those three factors together, the rule will be straightforward as to what you should do when you see that line or when you approach that line. And that's it. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great car and driving videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.